What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and welcome back to another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise. This is the first game of the season, opening day. It was a very fun game, and definitely stick around for the entire game. Now, I have a few questions for you guys. How do you want me to edit these? This one, I pretty much just threw together every single hitter in their last pitch that they saw. So if they struck out, it was a swing and a miss, or they saw, the pitch come in. Whatever. But we got Felix Hernandez on the mound right here, and obviously struck out Eric Ibar to start off the game. Now, I'm not going to show you every single pitch. The video would be like 30 minutes long. It's really not worth it. I don't think you guys want to watch that, and I don't want to edit it, to be honest. Right there, we struck out Cole Calhoun at the second batter of the game. Now, Mike Trout's up. We got the return of the King sign. Mike Trout coming up a 2-2 count, and let's see what we can do. Felix Hernandez right here struck him out again, struck out the side to start off the game. Very nice start for Felix Hernandez. But yeah, I'm playing a quick counts game right here. Austin Jackson leading us off with a ground out to second base. But I think most of the games I'm going to play are going to be quick counts. I might play a few that are not quick counts. If you guys don't know what quick counts are, they pretty much give you a count that's at least like 1-1. Right there, it happened to be 3-2, and so the ball actually ended up being a walk for me. Right here, Cano sends one deep to center. I thought I connected on a home run right here. Thought I had it right at the wall though, and he makes the catch. At least if it was a double, I would have scored a run. But no, nothing right there. Cano just not able to reach, the wall with the ball. That would have been very, very nice. And then Nelson Cruz coming up right here gets a nice solid rip on the ball. But their second baseman is able to jump and make the catch. So fair enough. I thought after that inning, I had some confidence. I felt like I could make some plays right here, though. Bad defensive play by me. I just completely misplayed that with Nelson Cruz, and he was able to pick up a double right there. I think that was with Albert Pujols. I actually did strike out Josh Hamilton, but for some reason the footage was kind of weird on that, so I didn't actually have it. But so Felix Hernandez started the game with 4 strikeouts, very, very solid start to the game. Right here, I got a pop out to the third baseman. That was nice to see. Felix Hernandez was balling out the entire game. You guys will see that throughout the game. That Felix just was going off. I'm really excited to pitch with him every single time I'm able to. And another thing right there, another strikeout as you guys see. So 5 strikeouts through 2 innings, very, very good for Felix. But something I'm going to try to implement is every time I upload a gameplay, I'm only going to upload, a new pitcher. So, I'm not going to make you guys watch Felix Hernandez pitch every time, even though I'd love to do that. And those are usually going to be my better games because he's my best pitcher. He's probably one of the best pitchers in the entire league. But I'm going to be, switching it up just so it's not really boring. Right there, I just swung at a terrible pitch. That's something you guys will see kind of often. Hopefully I can improve on that. I don't have the best eye in this game. I know that's one of the more difficult things. Right there, I got a perfect pitch to hit. Fastball pretty much right down the middle, maybe a little bit high, but overall a good pitch, and I just kind of miss it with Seth Smith. Wasn't able to do much damage, just flying out to center field. Right here, though, Felix Hernandez getting a little pop out to the catcher. Not too bad. As I increase, my skills in MLB, because I haven't played in like 2 years, guys. Remember that. I really haven't played this game in a while. I'm going to increase the difficulty. So right now, I think I'm playing on one of the lower difficulties, but it'll definitely get harder as I go. Right here, get another pop out. That seemed to be a common occurrence as well. Just a lot of pop outs for some reason. Not really sure what that was all about. Not really many flyouts, but right there, another strikeout. So 6 Ks through 3 innings is crazy. Just a fantastic game so far by Felix. Right there, draw a walk to start the inning, so I'm feeling good. I'm trying to get my eye down a little bit better. Right here, we got a 1-2 count, though. And we send a rip into right field. Let's see what happens. It actually drops in for a double, but right here, I kind of mess up the base running, and I wasn't able to send him fast enough, and we're actually going to be out at third. So we do get a double, but we're out at third when it really should have been second and third with no outs. It ended up being only a runner on second with 1 out, and right there, I got fooled by, I think that was a curveball with Austin Jackson, struck out. And then right here, ground out to second base. So really what could have been a huge inning for us turned out to be absolutely nothing, just because I messed up the base running. Like I said, I'm going to get better as the game goes on. Right here, I thought I was going to be able to make a play on the ball, but I actually missed it, dove. For some reason, I wanted to jump. Maybe the button for jump is not the same as dive. I thought it was in the past. Then we got Mike Trout to deal with. He's actually stealing it. I didn't even realize that until a little bit after, so I threw it pretty late. And ended up being kind of costly for me. But we do get Mike Trout to ground out to third base. That was huge. Mike Trout can do a lot of damage, as you guys will definitely see throughout the season. And whenever we play the Angels, he's definitely going to do some stuff against us. Josh Hamilton, though, get him on the second time in a row for him. Strike him out once again. Then Albert Pujols coming up, and we're going to get him to strike out. So that's 8 Ks through 4 innings. Felix Hernandez is balling out. He is fantastic. Like I said, Robinson Cano, though, coming up right there. Another great pitch to hit, and we're grounding out to second anyway. Cano just had kind of a rough game. Obviously he was our best hitter in our lineup, one of the better hitters in the entire league. But he had some difficulty right there. Nelson Cruz, I thought I was going to be able to sneak that in maybe for a double, but the right fielder was able to go over and snag that one. And then right here, Kyle Seager getting a pretty good pitch to hit, but he's going to pop out to, deep third base, or I guess in left field, the third baseman made the catch. Our hitters just aren't having the best of times right now. But right here, I don't even remember who this was. Whoever that was, nice rip to left field, and I kind of misplayed it. I came in to start, so he's going to be able to capitalize with a double right there. But I'm pretty sure we're able to shut down this inning and come away unscathed. Right here, he could have gone to third, but he didn't. And we're getting the out at first anyway, so holding him to second, not too bad. We're getting another strikeout right here. I believe that's 9 for Felix now. Like I said, guys, he just had a fantastic game, and then another strikeout right there. I believe that was 10. So just a crazy game. Felix was just destroying pretty much 2 strikeouts an inning. Right there, we draw another walk. I think that's our 3rd one of the game. Quick counts definitely helps out with that. It makes the games a lot faster, and it makes walking more viable, because it's really hard to take 4 balls. But it's a lot easier if you start with like a 2-2 count or a 2-1 count or something like that. Right there, fly out to center, not great. And then a grounder to second base that ends up being a double play. Pretty frustrating. Double plays are never what you want to see. So it's just annoying. You got to deal with it though. Hopefully we can capitalize right here. Got a foul out to the first baseman. Not too hard to corral that one in. Right here, got another pop out. Like I said, a ton of pop outs. Not really sure what that was all about, but kind of interesting, I guess. But right here, Mike Trout is coming up, and this is where we lost it. Mike Trout just crushes one to center field. I thought I had a chance to make a play on the ball. I probably did. I don't know what the button is for Rob home run. So he's able to hit a home run, and that was his 99th career home run as he trots around the bases, them taking a 1-0 lead. I thought I was going to be able to pitch possibly a shutout with Felix. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be able to go the whole way because I had a ton of pitches. I already had 91 at that point. But, he still pitched a great game. But right there was just, one straw too far. Could not, corral Mike Trout as any longer. Already had gotten him out twice, and it's hard to get him out, every single time in the game. Right there, fly out to right. Then we got, I think this is Austin Jackson. Yeah, he strikes out again. I think that was his 2nd strikeout of the game. He had a rough game. He has not been having a great season so far. I played a couple extra games. Right there, I swung at a terrible pitch. That was completely my fault. One of the things I got to work on is actually swinging at some better pitches. But then we got Felix still in the game. We're able to get Albert Pujols to ground out a little nibbler to the catcher. But then right here, I think this is David Freese. He strikes out. Solid right there. So Felix is still balling out, still doing pretty well, and then strikes out the last hitter of the inning, Joyce right there. So pretty good game for Felix Hernandez. I think we went 7 innings plus with him. I think in the next inning we're going to be taking him out. Robinson Cano grounds out to second again. We need him to step up later in this game if we want a chance to win it. Nelson Cruz right here, he's been having a tough season as well. I just have not been able to get much going with him. And then Kyle Seager, so the 3, 4, 5 in my order, we're not really able to do anything in this inning. Seager drifting one deep to left field. It's just not deep enough. Could not get it past the left fielder, and he's able to do some damage. Right here, I got Felix out here. He's got 107 pitches, but I want to push him. He's been doing so well all game. But they get a single up the middle. I already had somebody warm me in the bullpen, and I said, you know what, it's time. Felix has got to come out. So Tom Wilhelmsen is coming in. And let's see what we can do. We're going to skip the warm-up because he was already good to go. And Chris Ionette is coming up with a 3-0 count. I didn't really realize that until it was too late, and we throw a ball. So that's going to be a terrible walk right there. Not good. Got Eric Ibar up right here, and he's able to essentially sacrifice them over, even though that wasn't the goal of what he was doing. That's essentially what happened right there. So they're on 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out. Right here, Cole Calhoun's up, and we do strike him out. That was a huge K. But then you know who's coming up, Mike Trout. And once again, we make a mistake, and this time he doesn't even let us even have a chance to get this one. That one is crushed to left center field, and another home run, his 100th career home run, and it makes it 4-0, and this game is going to be pretty tough to come back from with that deficit. Now, Mike Trout is just so frustrating to deal with that. It made me so mad. This whole series against the Angels, I was so on high alert against Mike Trout. I was so afraid to pitch to him every single time he came up to bat. It scared the death out of me. Not going to lie. Right here, got a 1-2 count, and we actually get it. I thought I got a hit here. Actually, did not. Okay, he made a diving play. Nice play by our other second baseman. Right here, Seth Smith coming up. He's able to knock one through right up the middle. So we got a runner on first. This inning was crazy. Definitely an interesting inning. So Seth Smith gets on first base. And right here, hopefully Logan Morrison can do some damage. We'll see what he can do. He actually strikes out, so that's tough. Got a runner on first with 2 outs. But we're down 4, and we got to make some plays. So right here, Mike Zunino making a play. getting a single up the middle. So Seth Smith on second, Zunino on first. We got Austin Jackson, who's been having a tough game, but it's a 3-0 count. Pretty blessed right there to have that count. And then the pitch just misses, the slider just off the plate. And we actually want to, pinch hit now for Willie Bloomquist, having him come in, make some plays, see what he can do. Got a 2-1 count, pretty good hitters count. Let's see what he can do. The first pitch of the at-bat, technically, the first pitch I saw at least. He gets a solid pitch right down the middle, crushes it to right center field. Is it going to get out to tie the game up? No, it's not. Their center fielder gets there just in time, and I was just demoralized by that. We skipped the top of the 9th inning just because it was kind of frustrating. Robinson Cano getting a nice double right here. They actually scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th, which was pretty annoying, not going to lie. But that was just poor management by me, poor pitching overall. But I was pretty demoralized after that. Near grand slam was pretty much robbed from me. Right here, we get a double play. I dove headfirst into first just to somehow hope that we can get there. I want to get at least 1 run on the board to prove that I can do something. Right here, we get a nice rip into right center field, and that'll be another double, scoring Robinson Cano. So we finally get on the board, but it still was not enough. I believe our next hitter is able to, or not able to do much. Seth Smith, even though he had a nice hit in the last inning, couldn't do anything here. Grounds out to first, and that will do it for the video, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, and let me know if you think this was cool how I edited it, and cool how I commentated it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.